the inaugural stream of Friday Night Retro here on Legacy Media and Computers Unwrapped. Thinking about doing something different on Friday nights. Not sure if it'll be the same time every Friday night, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, whatever, Eastern Time. Just going to geek out working on some piece of retro technology. As you can see, we're still dealing with some of the classic PowerPC Macintosh stuff. We were going to bring a guest on this evening, but a glitch, I guess, a bug by design with YouTube multiple, streams is uh, that this landscape camera view that we have, you can only do it. You can't have the landscape view when you're uh, doing calls. So actually, let's see here. If we might be able to bring him in on a just an audio call. You're going to have just to make sure that your YouTube video is muted. Because the live stream video is going to be quite a few seconds behind the call. So people who are watching this after the fact will be able to listen to you and I, converse back and forth properly. But for you, the video is going to be a couple of seconds behind. But if we're doing anything, I'll let it catch up. But the You Don't Know Jack game, nothing I can really do about that unless we start doing go to a video call. But you won't have to do the Facebook. So what are some things that came in? If I can find what I did with the little envelope here. They came in from France, from Paris of all places, and they were the little battery adapters to replace the barrel batteries. On the bottom is where you put the 2032 coin cell battery, and then this snaps down into where the barrel battery will on the motherboard. Well, I also thought it was going to be cute and try to get the Mac to synchronize against the North American time server, but all it does is do this. So also wanting to get to back to System 7, at least the System 7 we can run After Dark games on. I've got the 755 CD in the tray. I'm going to reboot. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Oh, okay. Usually when you reboot the computer, it pulls the CD-ROM tray in, and it didn't do it that time.
It knows what you're trying to do, and it doesn't like it very much.
Yeah, like in the episode of Next Generation when He said, "Would you permit the computer of the Enterprise to refuse a refit?"
Of course not.
Well, what's kind of weird is the Sonnet G3 processor card. Whoops. Let me change the camera angle here. Sorry, the desktop folder on the startup disk cannot be created. Try unlocking the disk. Ah, damn it. That was a problem with this, wasn't it? Okay. All right. Fine, we'll let it boot back up Mac OS. And, well, actually, the other thing I think I can do is, we'll boot up off of our 753 CD, and then install 755 from there if we can. We'll throw this thing away.
Don't let that go.
I thought that there was something wrong after I reinstalled the Sonnet G3 upgrade card software, but apparently I just not patient enough because it eventually does start up. So how far behind we are on, well, maybe not. Because I'm looking at the studio, the YouTube studio monitor, and it's showing what's coming across the live stream right now, and I'm like, the scan is already done. Yeah, there we go. Like, the bar has already disappeared for me. I guess it's not too far behind.
No.
Well,
Maybe second and a half.
okay. Well, I actually thinking about it on the way home today is like, do I do? Because their plan for getting a Power Mac 9500 tower fell through. We had did a best offer bid on a complete unit minus a CD-ROM faceplate, the external faceplate, not on the drive itself, and paid for it. And then a couple of days ago, get an email saying, "I'm so sorry, I'm refunding your money. Something's come up." And I'm like, okay. But the excuse that he gave on for eBay was there's something wrong with his address, which I'm like, load of crap. I mean, I'm thinking like if you didn't want to sell it to me for what I offered, you shouldn't have accepted the offer. If that was the case, I'm thinking about like, all right, just get a PowerBook G3 or G4, um, with a DVD-ROM drive in it, and just run our RetroMax software on there. But or not. We'll see. We'll see what happens between now and a couple weeks. I'm gonna stew on it for a little while.
Well, how much are upgrades for this one?
This carcass is a Power Mac 7200. There's a carcass on the floor behind me, and like if the camera tripod is the center of the clock, I'm sitting at 4:30, and the other carcass is almost at 6:30, and that was a 7600. which came with, it's buried on the desk here, um, came with, and it's a much smaller processor card. This is a G3 500 megahertz upgrade card. And this is what originally came with, this is what Apple, put in these things. And I don't recall how fast this might be. I think it's either 100 and 100 and either 120 or 160. And the reason I got it is the motherboard in the 7600 won't start up, it won't chime, it won't do anything. Of course, the look at the motherboard, it's really beat up. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't an issue with this CPU card, but really can't tell because it doesn't boot up with either. So we're still kind of set for doing a some kind of a tower. I was like, I've been finding 7600 motherboards on eBay. Some sold untested, some sold tested working, but big change in price. You know, $25 for a 7500 motherboard untested, up to $85 for a 7600 motherboard tested. But you know, because the carcass that's on the desk is really the better of the best of the three. You know, take everything out of it, put the 7600 motherboard in there, and then kind of put things back together. But these motherboards only have 3 PCI slots with them, where some of the towers that I was looking at have 6 in them. So, like I said, well, you know, just gonna sit and stew on it for a little while. Let me see. Control panel, startup disk, Apple Macintosh special restart. Because ideally, if could get this system happy, well, actually, no, that's not true. This is what we wanted to do: is get the tower, because the tower system motherboards have a maximum RAM ceiling of a stupid amount for the time, like 1.5 gigabytes of RAM in them. You know, which for like 1995, 1996 is obscene and unheard of. And I'm like, oh, well, that would be kind of cool. Get one of those, get some AV capture hardware in there, and see what will happen. But the tower form factor would have been better. I mean, you could turn this. Whoops, you could turn this on your side, but that seems kind of lame. Rather have it in a tower to begin with. So let's do drive setup. Ellen. What was that? Well, that's it. It was gonna say, uh, money is an option in this regard. So I'm just gonna like, I have a feeling, unless somebody either on eBay or in Computer Reset, uh, buy and sell, or marketplace comes up with a really low cost 9500 or 8500 tower, I'm probably going to swing toward just replacing the broken 7500 or 7600 motherboard, because, and of course you can't see it on this one because there's nothing in there, but because Apple was using this case across all the different model lines. You know, it's kind of like they cut the hole in the body of the car, or the body of the car, for the option, even though that particular car might not get that option. So there was like AV in out that the 7600 system has that the 7200 doesn't. But hey, it's in the case. I could transfer it, and we'll see. I think the 7600 motherboard also supports a stupid amount of RAM, and I'll look at that later. Um, if it does, I'll seriously think of going that route. And well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, let me rename this LMC because I can. And yep. And what's a 7600?
512.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a lot more.
The 10 would be 512.
Let me see if I can turn the volume up on you because it's not. I don't know if your mic's turned down or what, but the sound is not very loud, and I've got the speakers up to 100%. There is no volume on the call itself, so I'm like, okay. All right, so we're gonna quit drive setup. We're going to install the system software. I'm not going to install either PowerTalk or PowerDraw GX. There was a good website called System 7 Today. It was taken over by Macintosh Garden, and it was a pretty good resource on what versions of System 7 are best for what pieces of equipment. But it seems like a lot of. We'll actually see if we can look at it once we get all this other stuff installed here. All right. Easy install. Of course, this little office room is right next to the furnace, and whenever that kicks on, that does take a little bit of volume headspace.
Hey, is that any better?
Won't find out until next week. We've got a trip across the pond to Burlington on Monday, and then he's got another doctor's appointment on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the following week, Monday and Wednesday.
Ryan, can you hear me?
Yes, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, it was set to the wrong microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a fun week coming up.
And well, this week was actually interesting. So with my day job, we acquired some. We bought some premium Microsoft 365 licensing, and we have these conference rooms that have the real like Jack Bauer 24 show meeting room hardware in them, and we upgraded the Teams basic license to the Teams Pro license. Lets you actually do some other things, join Zoom meetings, join WebEx meetings, whatnot. And upgrading from basic to pro actually breaks the conference rooms while Microsoft transitions your licenses, and it's not fast. Like I opened up a ticket with Microsoft and said, "Well, if you want to go a little bit faster, reset each of your appliances, unpair the license with the account that goes to your appliance, and wait." And they didn't tell you how long to wait, just wait. So thankfully, 2 days of non-working conference rooms.
Oh, great.
So it's working now. and I'm happy. I'm not having, you know, panic attacks about division heads needing to use conference rooms and having a conference room not be available.
Well, you should have done them one at a time, sir.
Well, no, well, that's it. Um, so the big difference also in billing is the way we were getting licensing is we were paying monthly using our credit card, and they wanted to change that, so we pay for a year in advance, and we get an invoice from the reseller, and then we pay it. So we wanted to get everything cut over uh, before the credit card licensing charged again, and that was yesterday.
Mm.
So was not gonna did not have a whole lot of time. And it really, as I said, there is a Microsoft that you and I grew up with, and I think that Microsoft is not the Microsoft it is today, and there are pros and cons to it.
No, the Microsoft today doesn't send out CDs.
No, nope. They because everybody's got a broadband connection, they can, we don't need beta testers anymore. We're just going to use the telemetry that we turn on for everybody with or without their knowledge, and make it almost impossible to turn off. Although certainly bad practice, but uh, the group of developers that's working on a fork of Chromium called Supermium will work on um, 7, Vista, XP, and 2000 using the modeling rendering engine. So certainly not practical and or safe to use unless you really know what you're doing to lock down the internet on that machine. But just for giggles, I was like, okay, there's some inventory software that is really good, but does not work on anything newer than XP. So we set it up, air gapped it, and running running that on XP forever.
I wonder how much the military pays per year for their XP support.
Well, if they're wherever they're still running XP, it's going to have to be a lot, because unless they have some support contract that we're not aware of.
$9 million a year.
Really? Well,
According to reports, the Navy pays Microsoft $9 million a year to continue receiving support for XP.
well, your tax money and mine hard at work now. If we could only get our hands on those patches, that would be fabulous.
No shit.
Come on, computer, you can do it.
And that was when? 2015.
Okay. Wow, 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sergio, I don't know if you're not watching right now, but if you do happen to tune in later, wanted to give you a shout out.
Sergio.
I never know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Come on, sir. This should have been done by now.
Okay, Captain Jellicoe.
My God, what are we doing? Installing Windows 11 on this? thing or something?
Okay. Can you imagine if we were actually going through the actual floppies?
Right? How many are there? 13? 14?
13 for this, and I haven't seen one on eBay, but I mean, if you got it up, look to see if anybody has the Windows 98 floppy install edition.
Oh, God.
Microsoft made one.
I know. Didn't you have one or we have one?
No, we never got our hands on the floppy. We just had the RTM, of
Gold.
yeah, 90, what I call 98 Prime, and then we tested 98 Second Edition, and then for whatever reason,
After that, it was Whistler and we were on
well, no, some people did some, well, yeah, some people got Millennium, some people weren't asked to come and do Millennium, and then it was yeah, it was X, essentially what became XP, what became um, Vista, and 7 was the real one. I know for 8, I did end up getting a a copy of it, which is now long gone. But yeah, from 8.1 on, it was no. We are Microsoft is not in the, everybody's got, or beta tester. Like I remember my number. Log on to winbeta.microsoft.com and do your bug reports. And if you happen to have had either a broadband connection at the time or a dial-up modem that you didn't have to worry about getting disconnected, you could download the 30 some cab files.
Right? Windows 98, 38 disc floppy set.
on on eBay or someplace else.
On eBay.
Really? Send me that link. I'm curious.
Oh, you don't want to know now?
How much?
450.
$450. If you'd like to join the big crash and sponsoring retro, yeah. What the hell?
Let me start that GoFundMe right now.
Yeah, it's like if you like to join the Big Crash 0317 and sponsoring Friday Night Retro and the rest of Legacy Media and Computers Unwrapped, come to our Patreon link. We'll make sure it's in the show notes, or the show notes.
The description.
Yes, that's it.
Description below.
The description, in the description below. We'll make sure that link is down there so that you can join it.
Click that like button. Share with your friends.
Yes.
If you like Mr. Unwrapped here, reboot this computer 500 times.
That's actually, you know what? Please drink responsibly and call for have a designated driver. But we have an idea for a drinking game. Provided you can do it responsibly, we assume no liability in your actions. But every time I restart this Macintosh, take a drink.
Drink at your own risk.
Yes, drink at your own risk. But every time you hear the chime, take a drink. Actually, one of the things I wanted to do is in here in server settings, you can say never put the hard disk to sleep. I mean, it's a blue SCSI SSD, so it really doesn't need to be. Okay, we're gonna quit. Let me install the Macintosh tutorial. I've got some.
Original Windows 95 floppy disk set plus installation manual plus product key. $630.
Oh my gosh, that's obscene, obscenely priced.
The boot disk alone's going for like $20.
Like you remember all the stuff we used to have in our high school that oh yeah, that ended up getting junked, which would have been the the ultra small. Can't even get both of my hands in the frame. The space saving IBM keyboards, the ones that did not have the numeric keypad on them. You look for those on eBay, and those are cha-ching. So I happen to have one, and periodically I'll look for like misspellings or whatnot to see if anybody just happens to have one. They just like, oh, I just want to get rid of it, get it out of here. But I'm like, who the hell can afford that? Okay. So I've ejected 7, 5, 3. What the hell is this? Let me just quickly watch Power Mac Read Me Part 1. Of course, it's strange. Like, I think this came from a Power Mac 9600 because it talks about the Power Mac 9600. Well, let's, yeah. The System Software 753 installer script does not recognize this Macintosh. Please use the original disk that came with your computer. I think that was the rub. Okay, not a big deal. Do we have anything cool in CD extras before we eject this? We're gonna put our favorite version of Mac AOL on here. And while we're doing that, when we're yeah, of course they've got. Let me look at. Of course, I'll have to turn this, turn the Mac off and get the SD card out of it, but I can. It looks like, oh yeah, really. Continue, quit. Okay, so it's gonna restart, and I'm just gonna come in here and manually turn it off. Pull the SD card out of the blue SCSI very carefully. Well, fine, we'll take the whole thing off. We'll get in there and come on, okay. Put it in the laptop. And if you can't happen to hear that beeping, I've got a APC UPS with a dead battery in it on the bridge of this fabulous starship I'm on. Extract. Browse. See. Share. We'll put them in there. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Okay. And eject. Thank you. And we'll take it and put it back in here. Make sure to carefully navigate it into the slot. back in. Turn on. Coming up at some point in time, we've got the ergonomic adjustable Apple design keyboard. That is here from Canada. We have, for those of you who watch the channel who are into the legacy format CED, they're it's not more. It's not CED, but it's the RCA Dementia entertainment platform. Finally got an amplifier, the control part of the control module that hopefully works this time. The one we got in over the summer was dead. It would not actually let you change between modes. So let me see here. LMC, no. Need the SCSI toolbox, need the SD transfer, and whoops, download, download, download. Of course, I think like one of the things that I'm missing, I'll have to reinstall that from the SCSI toolbox, is the the decompression tools. Okay, copy those off of there. And come here to the blue SCSI stuff. Compression. And stuff at Expander 5.5. All right, wonder if we can. Okay, it wants to be up. All right, so I'm wondering, do we need well, let's install actually. Fine. Restart it every time then, why don't you? For those of you partaking in the don't try this at home drinking game, we're very sorry every time we have to restart this Macintosh.
I am so glad I'm not playing that game.
Yes, in the course of several hours, the people could get pretty messed up. Yeah, so yeah, please be safe. Have a chaperone. All right. So hopefully, not that. Okay. Of course, let's go find Stuff It Expander, Stuff It Deluxe. Yep, Stuff It Deluxe. And of course, need to come back here and get the serial number for this thing. And even though the people behind creating this blue scuzzy boot image include the no, sorry, installers, Stuff It Deluxe. Even though they willingly include the serial number, I figure like, hey, if I could figure it out, you could figure it out too. So they just told me what I needed to do. Okay. And let's see if we can open this stuff now. So go to the desktop and figure. Okay, never mind. So that was pretty useless. So this version of Stuff It cannot work with disk images. I'm gonna need something like let's see, utils disk copy is what I probably need if I can find it. No. All right. SCSI drivers, images. Where's disk copy? Disk copy 80E. Load. Oh, crap. No, that's not going to do anything for me. Huh, that's even worse. Okay. This is what I want. The awesome one. Okay. So, image, mount, image, desktop. Really? What kind of... Create image from folder, convert. Does that matter? Nope. Okay. Quit. Shrink wrap. No, that doesn't do anything for me. Okay. Nope. Damn it. File management menu. Did that get installed? No, don't want any crap. Oh, how frustrating. Like, I just need to get these three files open. No, sorry. Back here, System 7. Okay. We'll see if shrink wrap does anything, if I can open those images. Aladdin Systems provides you the complete solution for your disk image needs with shrink wrap. Yeah. Well, the problem is I don't need to. We don't need to make disk archives, we need to open disk archives. Well, let's try Expander 5.5, see what happens. Fine. Okay. Sure. All right. Does this make any difference? Can we... One of the files could have been if you had dropped stuff with Expander Enhancer or stuff with Deluxe install. Well, apparently I don't have the right edition of stuff with Deluxe. Oh, well, let's see how get rid of that. And this might actually be too old. File open. Yeah. What version is it? 307. All right, might actually need the newer version. I do have a newer version on CD I can find. Drag that garbage to the trash. Drag this garbage to the trash. Aliases I can't stand. All aliases can go to the garbage. To hell with the aliases.
Sir Tim says hello.
Master Tim, welcome to Friday Night Retro. Nope, that's not the disc I want. Just for giggles, what do we got in utilities?
Yeah, they just closed his work for tomorrow, this evening, so he's stopping away.
Awesome. Why did they?
The weather.
Oh, okay. Mount image. Nope, never mind. That's not gonna work either. Fine, okay, we don't care. All right, I'll get this. I'll get this out of here. I thought this was the stuff at Expander disc I was looking for, but obviously I was wrong. All right. Make me, yeah, sure. Make me go through all of them again. The 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 CDs. All right, we'll go one at a time, I guess. While we're waiting. Control panel, desktop patterns. Just gotta set a couple of these, like that one brings me back. We used to have a science teacher with a Macintosh LC that had that background. You know, let's leave it there for a little while. Yeah. And no.
So, what is this that you're exactly trying to do?
So right now, I want to get System 755 installed on here. And in order to get it installed on here, I need a compression utility that will open these 3 disk image files.
Well, it says a program called DiskCopy and a program called Shrink Object.
Oh, well, damn it. Let's then let me go back here and stuff and compression, installers. Whoops. Where the hell did I see it? Stuff at 5.5? Nope, that wasn't it. Stuff at 4.5? Nope. Drop stuff with EE. I was, and it doesn't recognize the. Well, this is one of the things with Expander Enhancer 4.5, so let me see if it'll actually do this. No. Where the hell? Desktop? Install it. Yeah, do it here. This is where we do it. Thank you very much. Of course. Yeah. That's it. Like, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to stuff things. I want to unstuff things. Ugh. Yeah. Figures, you know? Okay. Get rid of this garbage. Alright, Nope. Yeah, I can get rid of this crap. Okay. No, I'll add an expander. 5.5. Alright, I wonder if this will. Do any. I don't think. No, I installed this already, and it pretty much told me pound salt. Hi, Studio Cat. Yeah. This is almost as bad as the old shareware days. Yeah, we'll let you play 10 minutes of it, but after the 10 minutes, we're gonna grab you and make you pay. Oh, cancel. No, I want that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this crap. Get rid of this crap. Okay. Put that up here. Just had my stack of CDs. Well, what's next?
Do you have Windows for that?
No. Well, on one of these, I have the. No, I already had this already. What the hell am I doing? Say goodbye. It doesn't really.
One of those you have what?
The version of Stuff It with the Expander Enhancer. And I just need to check, because I apologize, I have not been paying attention to the group chat. Another. Nope. Okay. I'm pretty sure Mac OS server is not it. I had really wanted to get Mac OS 10 server installed because it's essentially like Mac OS 10 but with the Mac OS 8 GUI. But oh, please excuse us while we take care of the disaster that is this yeah, screw it. Just leave it as is. Yeah. And giant shit fell over. Well, it's like I don't understand why, because there was like nothing pressing up against it. The ghosts.
Yep, I was just gonna say your house is haunted.
The ghosts.
The ghosts did it, Tim. The ghosts.
Yep.
They knocked over a pile of dirty stuff.
Okay, well, had enough of that for the time being. Alright. There, that's what it is. Stuff It Deluxe. I think this has. Well, that's alright. If you saw the serial number, you saw the serial number. Yeah. No, okay. So it's gonna be a DLXE. So I'll have to edit it and blur this crap out before the video goes live. Alright, install. Install. Yes. Who sings that song? You know, this bleep is bananas, BANANAS.
Gwen Stefani, I believe.
Awesome. Take another, folks. You know you want. So what ended up falling is bought a wireless battery operated waterer for the cats, but somehow between moving in and trying to clean stuff up, actually misplaced the pump part of it. Yeah. All right. Will it work now? No. So Stuff It does still exist today. It's effectively now owned by a company called Smith Micro. Oh, this eats absolute. Well, okay. You know what? To hell with it. No, not to hell. How the hell did I get it? Like, I did get it to install before. I just don't remember how I was able to get it to install before.
I thought you meant right into one floppy disk.
Maybe. Alright, I'm just going through the crap again.
Why don't you just go to 761?
Yeah, maybe I can. Well, what had happened is the Crescendo card actually locked the machine up. I'm kind of surprised that it's I'm kind of surprised that it's working right now. Did I do this already? Disk copy. Mount image. No, it doesn't show me. Okay, all right. I'll fold crash if this. Now if I drag it in, it works.
I was just gonna say that with drag and drop.
Okay, well, let's see here. Close this and drag that out of the way. There's 3, there's 2, here's 1. Of course, if this makes me quit the apps, will it tank the install? Well, hey, hell with it. Just go for it. Go for it! Go for it! Let's see what happens. Okay. We don't know anybody who lives in Southern California right now, do we?
I don't think so. Why?
That's a bad place to be.
Well, yeah. But no, I don't think we know anyone who lives there.
Oh, 8600, but that's the thing. No, it does have the. It's a nice 8600. It's got the AV personality, but it's only got three PCI slots. Okay, after this installs, we can get all our other stuff installed here. We've got After Dark games, we've got After Dark, we've got Office 98 Gold, which includes Encarta Encyclopedia for Macintosh.
Ooh.
And considering we're going to be using this case, I wonder, should we install the PC compatibility card? I have to build some disk images for that because you can't. The PC compatibility card actually has to work with the floppy drive. Optimizing a system for speed. Well, Tim got any new retro projects, or is he too busy?
He does what he wants.
That should have been his yearbook quote. Not you, him. Like, yeah, I do what I want. Somebody I know did that. Then ended up joining the Marine Corps. Needless to say, in Marine Corps, you don't do what you want.
No.
Okay, so great. Just want to confirm system 755 with 81 megs of RAM. Um, internet. Because this was the era where Microsoft was investing in Apple. So I'm kind of surprised, like, that Internet Explorer isn't like in this group of stuff. You know what? That's okay. You know what? We're gonna install some Navigator 404. Yeah, make sure to go back in time and get your internet driver's license from high school.
Right?
You're gonna need it for this ride. Yeah, at my high school, in order to actually get an account to get on a computer to use the internet, you had to go through and take like a little test to also make sure that you're not going to, you know, abuse the resource.
Hey, Mr. Sir.
Yeah.
Internet Explorer 3.01 is included on the Mac OS 8.1 CD.
Okay. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Probably. We'll do a file search as soon as this finishes, and I'll also need to um, reinstall the Dana Port Network driver. No, we are not going to restart. Thank you very much. Okay. Um, let's Control F and Internet Explorer. Oh, 3. Oh, you are correct, sir. It's full install pieces, software installers. Oh, well, look at all this cool crap. The installer document installer is unusable for installation. Error was detected before installation began. Fine. Okay. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll just come in here. What the
Oh,
hell?
I wonder if it's not compatible with 755.
That's a possibility. Yeah, cannot run. All right. Yep. Okay. Fine. That's all right. It might not be, but fine. All right. Quit. Netscape Navigator is perfectly all right. Perfectly all right. I'll drag that the hell out of here. Okay, let's get file, quit. Drag that garbage to the trash. Although I am curious why I'll reopen the SCSI toolbox. And, whoops. Yeah. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Special empty trash. Fine, we don't care. Okay. Okay, and that's the weird thing is it's not. Why isn't it bringing up the CD-ROM? Well, turn Apple Talk off. These three things can be brought to the trash. Let me reinstall the Crescendo enabler. Watch it explode. Boom. Really? Well, that's not kosher. Bus error. Okay, fine. We'll force it off. Turn it back on. All that torques me. People are going to run out of alcohol now.
Hopefully they bought that big bottle because they knew that you were live streaming tonight.
Okay, so apparently this really wreaks havoc with 7. Yeah, okay, yep, fine. 755. All right, okay, crash. We're gonna have to find the the well, I wonder. Go into the system folder. Get rid of. Let's see here. Okay, yep. Get rid of the enablers. Get rid of them all. Nope, we don't need any of this caca. Just need the. Okay, did anything get put in the disabled items? No? Alright. Empty the trash. Well, let's try restarting again. See, this is what's weird is because there was nothing in the Sonnet installation guide that says absolutely do not install this on 755. Unless I lied. Yeah. At this printing, the Crescendo 7200 processor upgrade cards are compatible with System 753 through Mac OS 9.1. Yeah. Nothing at all in the installation that says this is bad juju. Nothing in there at all. Well, I wonder, is there any extensions? Like if we view by name, just to make sure there's no no Sonic shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna back into the system folder and send this Crescendo 7200 enabler to the trash special. People are falling out of their chairs.
Right?
So yeah, something about. Yeah, that's fine. At this point, to hell with it. Like we're gonna end up upgrading it and. Okay, open up the toolbox again. Blue SCSI CD changer. Can we? But it doesn't mount for some reason. Disk setup. Drive setup. Yeah, why they cannot? Huh. Sees it and, well. Wonder if it's just off of the screen. Nope. After. All right. If I had a Sharpie in here, I would start, I would start labeling this crap, but I actually bought another like 8-foot table to put in the garage to set like the much bigger projects up on, like the PC network over coax cable, and keep leaving it at work because that's where I ended up having it delivered. And I was like,
Will it fit in your car?
yes, because it folds in half.
Oh.
Folds in half the short.
Your garage heated?
No. So that's why I'm like for a couple of reasons, don't want to heat it up, get the equipment up to temperature, deal with the condensation for whatever project it is, and then, once you're done, the garage cools back off, and then all that condensation accumulates back in the machines, and next thing you know, you got rust all over everything. And who knows? Still might, although I've been checking on things, and things don't appear to be, uh, you know, collecting moisture and. Yep, go for it, computer. Go fast. Go, go fast.
Going so very fast.
This is unfortunate. Just also kind of, doom scrolling while I wait, and it says LAPD says that the Kenneth fire has spread to over 900 acres and may have been intentionally set, and the suspect was detained by citizens. And I'm like, here we go. The anarchists are coming out in the woodwork.
Take one extra shot for every time we've had to want something installed that took more than 5 minutes.
Thud. We wish you a merry ho ho. We wish you a merry ho ho. We wish you that this would install much faster.
Right?
Come on, little Macintosh, you can do it.
Go, little Macintosh, go.
What the hell? I mean, I feel bad. Like, I really feel bad for the people in LA, but I'm like, you know what? Get out, let it all burn to the ground, and then restart after that. Because at least after that, oh, there's nothing more to burn.
Oh, there will always be something to burn.
Oh wow, yeah. You know where we are, like now. I used to pick on somebody like a little further down the road here, like that they were in Deep Space Nine, but like up here on the hill, I feel like I'm with Space Station K7. Like, can you get even further away from the Federation?
Right?
Oh man, we missed Michelle Forbes' birthday.
Wasn't that long ago, was it?
2 days. The 6th was Aaron Eisenberg's birthday. Kind of sad about that. And then I think somebody posted that today is the 32nd anniversary of the launch of Deep Space Nine.
Hey, thanks for making me feel old. Greatly appreciate it.
It's not getting older, it's leveling up.
Oh, well,
Don't you wish you? Yeah, I'd like to level down. Level down, please. Yep.
depending on the day, depends on my level. Today sounds about right. Tomorrow might not.
Question for you: Did you get a draft notice in the mail?
Did I get a draft notice?
Well, I got a draft notice. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, we're going to need a lot of soldiers to invade Canada.
Do you have a super soaker?
No, but I can find one.
I think it's honorable.
Uh, yeah, can you do that? All right, yep, we're going to invade someplace. And what's the commanding officer say? Do you have your super soaker? Ah.
Well, I'm sure their army is improved, so they're not gonna get one of these.
Uh, computer, come on. What I sent you on Messenger is certainly not appropriate for the live stream, but I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
No, 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 definitely get this thing
Yep, dinged. Yep,
very
yes, yes.
Oh my god, this is taking forever.
We might think that, but we need to remember what we're doing is slowing down the space time continuum. Yeah.
If the computer would light speed, it'd already be done.
Okay. Oh, yeah, great. Okay, it's got to install all these other accoutrements that don't have the option of really getting around. Okay, that no, that's fine. That's perfectly all right. When we ended up leaving our previous place, I think one of the other tenants in the building where we were, new owner of the building decided that after an hour of or hour sorry a year of three tenants living there, three different units, that they changed their mind about what they wanted the purpose of the building to be. So we all got evicted, and we think one of the tenants ended up abandoning their animals because, or at least one of their animals, because there was a cat underneath the deck of the unit next door to us. And just kind of thinking, like, I don't know what. I mean, it's been what, since August now. Like, hope somebody took it in.
You didn't want another studio cat?
Well, I'm thinking about, like, if you had just taken in a couple of cats, and they weren't too far along in the socialization process, you could probably get away with some additions. But if you're going to take in another one, and for not just for fostering, um, I'm like, I've got to. They were fosters from, taken in, saved from a feral colony. I was like, not going to say like I couldn't save more, because there are people with 4, 6, 8, 10, keep whatever, crazy cat lady amount, um, or crazy cat man, or crazy cat them. Um, but I'm just like, I did my two, and if they both, I'm gonna say, hope they both pass away at the same time. Um, Because I mean, I can imagine that's difficult being, part of a bonded pair, and the next thing you know, the other slot of your dual channel RAM isn't there anymore, man.
Okay.
So someday, maybe.
The dual core ain't a dual core.
Come on, computer, can you go just a little bit faster? I'd like to get a game installed, do something.
Is it necessary for all of this to be installed?
No, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't give you the installer. The Mac OS 8.1 update installer doesn't give you the option of no. We don't want all this extra. This extra. I can find one that had the DVD ROM drive in it. Ooh, this one's got the DVD ROM drive in it. Okay. Does it come with the EC adapter? Hmm. Well, we'll put that in the notes. And looking at PowerBook G3s. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case.
You know you're gonna find one, and you know you're gonna get it, and then you're gonna be like, "What the hell did I just do?"
The channel knows me so well. They know me so well. Yeah, just can't resist. Can't resist. Although Action Retro His shtick really maxing out the life of Power PC equipment is that yeah, he's running Power PC Linuxes on that stuff, and I'm like, hey, more power to you. If you think you can do it, great, go for it. Oh, yay! Oh, look at that. I don't know if I can handle it. Hey, folks, yeah, grab your shot glasses.
Yep, I would definitely be most of the way through a bottle at this point. Or too drunk to realize it'd be 3 or 4 shots behind.
Alright, I'm just going to leave it there. Let's see what happens. Then I'm going to try to reinstall the Sonnet software. Well, maybe I will or not. Maybe I will. If we can...
This is supposed to be 8.1, right?
Correct. Well, that's good. We got our...
Doesn't look very 8.1.
Okay. Well, we're going to close.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring up the setup assistant. I'm going to actually quit it. Nope. Sorry. Don't build the preference files. Don't care. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, After Dark Games. Thank you. We appreciate your contributions to the install. Yep. Yeah, right. Of course. Sure. Oh, here comes a studio cat. Can't see him. He's not in the shot, but up on my lap, apparently. What's up, studio cat? Are you trying to tell me something? you know. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, people are now getting rushed to the hospital with alcohol poisoning.
Restart number 947.
Well, Apple TV extension. You can take that out of there. I don't got an Apple TV card in here. Hi, Studio Cat. Yes, I know. It is getting late, isn't it? It is really not 11:56 p.m. We will fix that shortly. A couple of things we want to do first is we are going to fix the date and time. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, date and time. 9:41. Okay. And how cool. Oh, the Mac. Okay. No. All right. Well, let's. No, did that already. Okay. My apologies. So, After Dark Games. Bad dog. Well, let's see if we can get. No, cancel. Want to play. Oh man. Uh,
No! Help!
uh, uh. Oh. No, I don't think we're going to get all the words. Yeah, okay. Actually, this one. Play the Zapper game. It's old. Yeah, it's old trivia. Oh, wow. I'm just, nope. Okay, I'll quit. Try to install this stupid thing again, see what happens. Oh, the studio cat cries for something. Although, been fed, got water. Easy install, custom install. Fine, how about this? Enabler 8 and metronome. Have a nice day. Now watch it explode. Or watch people's livers explode, one or the other. I don't know where the head rush disc is. I'm looking for that. So this is like weird. I think like this is where it chokes. You like you install the enabler and the crap for the upgrade card, and then it either tanks here, takes forever to start up, or never does. But if you end up taking the card out of the computer, it's like fine. And I'm like, there's nothing about this that why it should be like this. But I'll wait a couple of minutes. Psst, psst. Come on, computer, you can do it. I know you can. Hey.
I don't think your computer can do it.
Well, I will. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Because the strange thing was, like, it upgraded like 8.5 or 8.6, and then, like, oh, it did. Like, alright, that's kind of weird. I would say it's 9:49. I will give it to 9:52, and if it doesn't continue the startup process, fine. I'll pull the bleeping card. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, but sir, I need to sign off here. I am falling asleep sitting in my chair.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us for this inaugural Friday Night Retro, and
Yeah, no problem.
we'll see you on the flip side.
Yep, I will talk to you later.
Godspeed.
Alright, bye.
Bye. And for those of you who are still here, What are we gonna do? Well, let's check this out. We're going to run Metronome and PowerPC G3 750 400 megahertz 66. Okay. Now, let me eject this. Let's run After Dark Games again and see if it makes any difference. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. We'll leave that there. And we're gonna open up the CD changer and let's install You Don't Know Jack the Ride. Hey, come here, Studio Cat. Say hello to the people watching at home. No? Yep. This Studio Cat was a feral rescue 3 years ago. Yep. Well, I don't know if he's living his best life, but I would like to think certainly living a better life. Hi, Sergio. You missed the shout out. We weren't sure if you were going to make it tonight. It's a blue SCSI on the external SCSI port, running off a 64 gig micro SD card. A disk error occurred. I like to know how that happens because did I? Wondering if the SD card went bad. Well. I'm gonna power this off fully. I also do have an internal blue SCSI that I got. I got for the holiday both the external and the internal. And I didn't put the internal in this one because I thought I was going to end up getting a PowerMac 9500 tower. And the sale ended up falling through. They canceled my order and supposedly will be refunding my money. But still waiting for that. And I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to try to pursue another tower or not. Or a plan that I have for this is to get a working 7500 or 7600 motherboard and max it out, fix up the desktop. I'll take a look, see if I can get any of those. The another reason why I wanted to go to either more modern but still pre G3 tower is go to the slot based processor. Great. Okay. Well, if you want to join me for what could be probably a very offensive trivia game, please stay tuned.
Hello, and welcome to the ride. I see you're into the hear no evil, see no evil philosophy of life. That should serve you very well down on the censorship floor. How many people will be playing? No others to play with? I'm sorry, but sometimes it's nice to have an opportunity to get to know yourself better. How many questions would you like to play? 7? 13? Okay, great. Type your name. Oh, that's very interesting indeed. You have the same name as one of the Baldwin brothers. As you know, your buzzer is the key with the B on it. Enjoy the ride. See you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by the Backwards Christian Lyrics Coalition. Just find a satanic reference in your children's music, whether it's there or not. And now, here's the host delicious as his name, Cookie!
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Just a word of warning, I'm not going to censor myself here, so you might want to cover your own eyes and ears, okay? All right, it's time to learn the 7 naughty words, because we're taking on censorship. Okay, coming up. Censorship, more like censorship. You ready? Let's go. If today's censors had the same job duties as the first Roman censors, 41, 42, how did she do that?
That's disgusting. Don't look.
The original censors took census, which means they counted things, and they took a break to read the articles. Okay, Buzzin', this one's called Keep Your Censorship Off My Private Parts. You know, political correctness has gotten way out of hand. There's even a human muscle named the PC muscle. If you're having problems with your PC muscle, what's the best PC term to use and describe? Urinarily challenged. Wow, looks like you're quite the cunning linguist. The PC muscle, or the pubococcygeal muscle, controls the flow of urine from the bladder and contributes to greater sexual pleasure in women without offending anyone at all. Alright, okie doke, let's check out the category. Censorship and hardwood. So, you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go. If you tie a blue ribbon around the old oak tree, what cause are you supporting? Freedom of religion, freedom of the press. The Blue Ribbon Campaign is for free speech online. You should consider publishing photos of your oak tree on your homepage, because none of the online freaks will ever go outside to see it. Okay, select the value. I'd like to call this category, I'll wash your thesaurus out with soap. Okay, you ready for this question? $39.97 is on the table. Here it is. Which of these is not a dirty word? Slatternly. Uploaded means washed clean. No, it's not really dirty, unless you say something is f***ing uploaded. Hey, buzz into selective value. Are you sitting down? Well, of course you are. You're at a computer. At any rate... Oh, get out of here! It's time for a Dis or Dat question. The category for this Dis or Dat is... I see no evil, but I can smell it a mile away. Okay, I'm gonna list off 7 people, and for each one, I want you to tell me if they're someone who sees no evil, someone who hears no evil, or someone who neither sees nor hears evil. As each one comes up, if it's someone who just sees no evil, 1. If it's someone who just hears no evil, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. If you're not sure, press 4. You're going to get some money for each right answer. And you're going to lose some for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. And keep an eye on the wire. When it fills up, you're done. And here we go. Stevie Wonder! Marley Matlin! Helen Keller! Oedipus! Ray Charles! Wicked One! Who's Tommy? Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total. That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. All right, bang your buzzer and grab the highest value. Hey, can't be too disappointed with that. Here's your category. Tipper Gore. And now the question. Say Tipper Gore treats her husband Al to a $50 dinner. If Tipper Gore's a good tipper, what is the smallest amount? $7.50? Yeah, that'd be the customary 15% tip. Which leaves her and Al just enough money to buy a few Two Live Crew albums to burn when they get home. Now, so, okay, nice shot. Here's your category. I understand moral, but what's turpitude? You know that song by Ice-T called Cop? Hey, lady, you can't come in here. What are you doing? Hey, don't put... What are you... Ow! I'm covered in stickers. Here, look at this. Ow, my short hairs. Parental advisory, explicit lyrics. Who's going around slapping these stickers on everything? Yep. Good Tipper Gore and the Parents Music Resource Center campaign for the little warning labels on albums. And I have half a mind to take this sticker and shove it up the ass of those mother goody-goody, no good, have nothing better to do, head, moral majority monkey suckers with a frozen boot. Now, there's an explicit warning. It's your buzzer to choose the value of the next question. We're calling this one. You have the right to remain silent and minty. Get your buzzer finger ready. Here we go. What issue would Scope's monkey trial most likely involve? Slander of the healing power of mouthwash? Bootlegging, rinsing, and spitting? The original Scopes monkey trial took place when enlightened Tennesseans jailed biology teacher John Scopes for teaching evolution. Apparently, creationists also believe that fresh breath is an act of God. Alright, I think we can work with that, and here's your category. My fellow congressman, try the veal. And right this way, please. Considering the specific issue to which congressional gag rules pertain, which of these gag artists' acts would be censored? Rick Taylor organizing a union, Henny Youngman petitioning against... It all started when a congressman from South Carolina stood up and proclaimed, "Take his freedom, please." Until they were deemed unconstitutional, gag rules in the House of Representatives prevented members from considering anti-slavery petitions. Hit your buzzer to select the value you want. It's dead, it's disgusting, it's roadkill. Alright, let me tell you how this game works. I'm going to show you various pairs of things that are somehow related, and you're going to see a series of items that may or may not connect the pair. You got to buzz in to select the item you think correctly joins the two. There's $1,000 in it for you if you're right, but beware, you're going to lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. And we're going to wrap it all up with a final bonus round worth some extra cash. Let's just say you should pay close attention to all the correct answers. Is that clear? Good. Let's hit it. An essay inflatable plastic bag. What do these two things have in common? Washington State and Blanky Blankbecker. Turns into diamonds in Blankmeyer's car. Cars use it and beats cause it. Tampa NHL team and go grease blank. West Michigan City and skin blank equals miser. Score. To coordinate and blank box cars. Alright, let's nab that bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all fire-starting materials? Rock it up! A bunch of trucks. Alright, there it is. Let's keep moving. Okay, select the value. Your category is Comstocks and bondage. Okay, play ball. If you don't put much stock in the Comstock law, what will you probably do? Stage pornography. I know, you only read them for the articles. Also known as the Federal Anti-Obscenity Act, the Comstock law bans the mailing of indecent materials. You know, it was just too distracting for the postal carriers. Hey, buzz into selective value. Here's your category. Low prices every day. Let's see that question. Where is Walmart headquartered? Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Troy, Michigan, Bentonville, Arkansas, or Shreveport, Louisiana? Bentonville, Arkansas. Yep, that'd be Bentonville, all right. Right there in Arkansas. All right, it's time to choose the value of the question. Let's do it. Welcome to the Jack Attack. I'm going to be throwing a bunch of words up on the screen. Buzz in when you see two items on the screen that match. Each time you're right, you make money. Each time you're wrong, you lose it. Now here's the thing. Not any two items that go together are necessarily a match. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Sensory overload. And do not forget, the match has to fit the clue. Alright, here we go.
other news, 3 out of 5 celebrities agree that war is bad. Learn more tonight.
Next week on Round and Round and Round and Round and Roundtable, Doctors Alan Gurm and Gerald Meatbottom discuss the controversial new sleep-inducing therapy for insomnia sufferers, getting up and getting a glass of water.
But so much is unknown about the effects of getting up and getting a glass of water. There are dangers of spillage, broken glass, water supply. I mean, what do they do with the water once they have it?
Well, we advise they drink it, although we found that handing it to a family member has produced some positive results. Watch as our panelists discuss this controversial new sleep aid and similar therapies.
Some of your more irresponsible colleagues are now prescribing other more radical treatments like sitting up and having a ham sandwich or even running around with a plate of Jell-O.
Well, we certainly wouldn't support.
Well, kind of late for me. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you're just joining us later, go back and watch the whole thing at maybe 2 to 3x normal speed. And hope you'll join us in some of our other videos, and particularly that you'll join us next Friday night for the next episode of Friday Night Retro.